can't go on the sidewalk, so it can't be very wide.
Right.
Yeah, but how high? How high was
How
that?
high?
3 stories.
Well, they did that on Wilson Street a couple of years ago.
You could just stress like, just be respectful because, you know, like, mindful of your neighbors, that if it's shown to be abused, then you could potentially prevent the city from doing it again.
Well, they'd be the
Something
first
along
ones
those
that yell that it cost so much to have done, and they're the ones
Ruining it, right?
are,
No pickup of televisions, computers, computer monitors, and freon containing items, or entire household cleanouts.
We also think we talked about this a while back, the cutoff date, period, on this date, we're not gonna accept, they said it was ago. I didn't know mine was in 2 weeks, I thought it was now and whatever, you know, you thought you could put it out for 2 weeks long.
Well,
when they pay, they should take the paper with them and keep the paper, it tells what the dates are.
Yeah.
Even so, we should say, we're not gonna accept any more as of that first, what Friday would that be?
And this
It's like-
says that.
The second?
It says it right here. Payment by 4 on Thursday, the 28th.
This Friday, we have to get the list to
There.
the,
And it's a lot of monkey work for her to try and get.
and that's
A late
why
one.
I generally say people can start putting it out on Wednesday, because they put it out on Wednesday, oh, I forgot, and they
Yeah.
come down here Thursday and pay.
Mhm.
So, that's why I have those dates kind of set like that.
So that's gotta be a firm.
Yeah, I mean, comptroller's office is the girls that are, people, I should say. The ones taking the payments, so, alright, so everybody's pretty good with that procedure, we'll actually approve them at the next meeting, so, at the council. So then the next thing is, you wanna read? Do you know what he was talking about?
Some of it,
Okay.
Rob City patching potholes has begun today. They put down 10 tons, and they started on Center Street.
With real blacktop.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw them,
They
like
opened
cleaning
up on
out the
Monday.
potholes.
They're removing garbage. Fence projects for Wildwood, front of City Hall, off Lawn Avenue, White Pond area. Have been put on a to-do list. Where are these fences?
So out front here where we tore this big gray house down, they're gonna take that fence down that was separating two properties and run it along the railroad tie. We had that surveyed, and the railroad tie is the boundary, so the zoning board has to approve, we put it on the property line, so he has to wait till after that. The one at the ice pond, Gerald has his markers in, cause he had his survey, so we're gonna try to put the fence right on that as well, and it's in the parking lot, so it's not like a grassy area that used to be. So those two variances will be addressed, and then if they're approved by the board, then that's.
What kind of fences he putting up by the other?
It's chain link out front here now, so I don't know if they can reuse those poles are probably gonna be all rusted, but I think chain link is what they're looking to do.
and I thought they could use some of the railroad.
I
fence
asked him about
they-
that, but he doesn't know how much it's
Oh.
worth even, so, yeah, we're not sure. Maybe he has poles and all fencing, I'm not sure.
Okay, side pickup has been completed. Wildwood and Washington Street project scheduled to begin in late April. Sidewalks will hopefully start within the next couple of weeks. That's all he's got down there.
Do you have a list from us for this year?
Well, he's got a list, if you just,
Just
when you,
from last year?
yeah. When
He's
you,
been adding to it, cause I've
Yeah.
had people come in and he just
I've added a couple.
added to whatever new properties are. So just call him if he has some
I do have
sidewalks.
some.
Yeah, just call him and tell him where.
Okay.
We had the pre-construction meeting yesterday at the Washington Street project. We were just waiting for a couple more pieces of paper to come back. That's what they have. Already done.
Hear anything on Center Street?
Pardon?
Have you heard anything on Center
Ron
Street?
told me today that it's, we probably will be patching for 2 years because right now it's in the design and it's not scheduled till 2028.
Holy
Wow.
smokes, takes that long to do
I
this.
thought it was
Let them
supposed to
out
be,
Next year, I thought.
yeah, and that's what Rob said today, so.
I thought they were getting ready to have all
I'll
the big
check it.
signs and all the.
I could,
For the drawings.
We should have talked about that when they, made the deal to take over the North State Street for that. We should have got our money for North State Street when we paved it.
well, they still, the old contracts are still in place until actually we switch over the two roads, so.
So maybe, well,
I can call Amy tomorrow and see if there's.
see if we can get reimbursed for the blacktop anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think so, cause Rob said it's our, we have to take care of it until, yeah,
That they pay us for very long.
but I can ask.
Pay for the blacktop on North State Street. Okay, other business, anybody got anything?
I had some questions of Rob, but he's not here, but did he ever bring to us the quotes that he got for the basketball courts and the tennis
I
courts?
had something
I don't think he brought
like that.
that
I
to
made
us.
marks on it about Marky.
Marky's supposed to be, I thought,
We didn't know what budget was gonna be for that, so I'll get that. to you tomorrow.
okay. And then the flower girls are. And the benches for the dog. I just got a new book today that had a lot of benches in it.
Triggered your mind, huh?
It did again, yeah.
Okay. Three to-dos.
Is anybody really using the dog park?
No.
Yeah. I've seen people there.
I hear that they do.
Every time I've gone in there, I haven't seen it. It's been a while.
Should put a splash park there.
We have another location for that.
Any idea when the skate park's gonna be starting?
I
Is it
do.
working?
All I know is it's still, I can check on that. But they didn't have any updates last time I talked to them.
I was hoping he was gonna be here because I wanted to tell him Bliss Street needs a whole new street, even though they filled in the potholes.
knows
It's
that.
still bad.
It's already been mentioned. He's got a list of streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need an executive session, Frank? Probably not. Adjournment.
Adjourn.
Second.
Okay. Kylie and Barry, adjourned. Everybody in favor?
That's Kyle's.
That was a.
Mhm.